Yes, people, welcome back. It is the Map One Show. And listen, I'm not even gonna lie, it's been a minute since I've done content on my own channel. It had to get done, it had to get patterned. And you know what it is as well, yeah? With all the stuff going on with Newcastle and Liverpool, I said I have to get some Newcastle man them on the channel. They have to say what they want to say regarding the whole fiasco, because it is a bad thing. Just keep it apart. But big up to my guests. I've got D-Man, I've got Specs, and I've got Ends. What are you saying, man? Them?
They all good, man.
Good, man.
Yeah,
Can't wait to hear what the man are saying, bro.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. A lot.
Man. They're star
Bro,
9 or star 14.
Yeah, bro, it's been a crazy 24 hours, and I think obviously we have to only start. And this is what started yesterday, innit? Make sure everybody smashes the like button as well, and make sure you subscribe. I'm on the road to 5K. I really appreciate that. If you get me there, you get me. But yeah, guys, listen. Yesterday, big breaking news. ISAK with a statement. Now, I'm gonna put the statement on the screen just to remind everybody, just in case they haven't seen it, even though you should have. And I'll read it out for the mandem as well, because it is a bit, there we go, a little bit better, but I'll read it out anyway. So this was during the PFA Awards, if I'm not mistaken, right, guys? Like during the event. So ISAK said, bun the event, I'm going to make it about me. So ISAK said this. Firstly, I'm proud to be recognized by my fellow professionals with a place in the PFA Team of the League of the season for the 24-25. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates, everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me along the way. I'm not at the ceremony tonight with everything going on. It didn't feel right to be there. Excuse me. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. That silence has allowed people to push their own version of events, even though they know it doesn't reflect what's really said and agree behind closed doors. The reality is that promises were made and the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. Last but not least, when promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship can't continue. That's where things are for me right now, and why change is in the best interest of everyone, not just myself.
Free the man. Free.
He's an idiot, bro. He's an idiot. Yeah.
However, ISAK said this. Newcastle said, wait a second. What, you think you're going to say that and we're not going to say nothing? Newcastle responded. I won't put this one on the screen. I'll just read it.
Yeah.
We are disappointed to have been alerted to a social media post by Alexander Isak this evening. We are in clear response that Alex remains under contract and that no commitment has ever been made by a club official that Alex can leave Newcastle United this summer. Paul Mitchell and Mendes Staveley. We want to keep our best players, but we also understand players have their own wishes and we listen to their views. As explained to Alex and his representatives, we must always take into consideration the best interests of Newcastle United, the team, and our supporters in all decisions. And we have been clear that the conditions of a sale this summer have not transpired. We do not foresee these conditions being met. And last but not least, this is a proud football club with proud traditions, and we strive to retain our family feel. Alex remains part of our family and will be welcome back when he is ready to rejoin his teammates.
Mind games.
I can't lie. That is, I'm not gonna lie. I actually thought the statement was gonna be harsher. So, D-Man, I'll start with you, my bro. When you first saw ISAK's statement, what was the thought process like? What was you thinking when you first saw it?
First of all, I thought, what kind of timing is this? Yeah, like you said, he's made it all about him. Yeah, the PFA Awards going on, and you want to gate crash it with your statement. You was meant to be there. Yeah, you didn't want to show your face because you're too ashamed. Yeah, but you want to drop statements on social media. Yeah, first of all, where's his thank for the fans? Yeah, first, nothing about the fans, you know. Just everyone at Newcastle United, blah blah blah. Nothing about the fans, right? But my thing is, for all the statement, all that dribble that he's put about misleading, he's talking about promises that were broken. Yeah. He's moving like a scorned side chick, bruv. Like nothing. What's in writing, bruv? Talk about contracts. Yeah, not about broken promises, bruv. Talk about contracts. If you want to talk about promises, what promises? Yeah, because you mentioned Staveley and Mitchell, right? Brother, they're no longer in the building. Yeah, take up with them. Yeah, whatever they promised you, if it's not in writing, it don't matter. Yeah, and if it's about a move, let's break it down for real. Do you really think Newcastle said to him, he's gone to, you know what, I want to move. And they said, yeah, no problem. No. They probably said, like they alluded to in their statement, okay, we'll consider it if certain conditions are met. And those conditions are you get a replacement, and if a certain club, who's been fighting around for weeks now, puts up serious money, then we can consider it. None of that has happened. So sit down, shut up, and get back to training. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? There's elusive statements. The statement hasn't said nothing, bro. Nothing of substance. You're just causing more drama. Like it's your final play because you're scrambling. You and the agent are scrambling, bro. Yeah, get back to playing, apologize, and get back to playing for the team, bro. Until we say so. That's what it comes down to.
I hear that. Specs, are you on the same kind of thing as D-Man? Like, is that how you felt when you first saw the statement? Like, just shut up. Not only that, you're under contract, and not only that, why is it's big PFA awards, and I get it. He was in the team of the season, but was that really the right time, bro, to kind of drop that grenade in the room?
First of all, I agree with D-Man, but I will say it more in a wicked man way. You get me? Big yards, what you just said. You get what I'm saying, bro? First of all, ISAK deserves about 10,000 lashes, blood. Biblical stuff. You feel me? And I give out lashes week in, week out. People that watch my show. You get me? Never thought I'd be giving ISAK lashes. He needs to grow up here as well, because I think his agent is matching up his whole thing. You get what I'm saying? He's a big part to play, because even though he should be the boss, a lot of players like players are humans, obviously, and some of them start at normal, no hold or normal humans, but footballers are in their own bubbles. Trust me, they're in their own little world. You get what I'm saying? That's just how it is. So a lot of them they're all into their agent. They let them handle their house, their bills, and all kind of things. You get what I'm saying? He says broken promises. My whole thing is you waited this long to speak out from the horse's mouth. If you're saying broken promises, what is the broken promises and who by? Name them. You understand? Because that's what irritated me. You get what I'm saying? Now, this whole thing's jarring, bro. D-Man knows, and himself as well. I've been doing this for the longest now, like the whole ISAK thing. You get me?
Yeah.
Left, right, center. I have to like literally ignore requests from streams because it's just long. You keep, you know what I mean, bro? Like this is all mad.
I hear it. That's why he's avoiding me at one point. I hear it.
Yeah. And looking at me sideways right now. You get me? But anyway, he knows what I'm talking about. So big up ends, but I got you, bro. Trust me, fam. I respect you. It's so spontaneous, bro. Trust me. But yeah, so he's come out with that.
Yeah.
He waited till now. Like Big Yard said in the chat, he knows what he's doing, or his agent knows what he's doing. You get me? Big PFA awards, you know. Like D-Man said, you don't want to show face, but you want to interrupt to make it about you. Because no one cares about the PFA thing now. It's all about ISAK. It's been about ISAK.
I agree.
You get what I'm saying? So he knows what he's doing. So we're going to get into it anyway, because one thing that irritates me, and the Liverpool fans, that's cool, because I understand they're part of, you get what I'm saying, but just natural fans in general, the narrative of like, oh, he told them he's going to leave. What do you mean you told them?
That's Liverpool fans, bro.
Some of them as well. All, fans in general. I got a lot of Liverpool subscribers, but I ain't trying to like. You get me?
Yeah, you do, bro. Yeah, you do.
I got a lot, bro. Trust me. I got a lot. So I'm trying to keep it diplomatic. That's a little bit.
Yeah, I hear it, fam.
But yeah. So the fans were saying that he said he wants to leave. No, he told the club I'm leaving. You don't tell the club nothing, bro. We told you walk one. We pay your wages. When you're injured and out for like weeks and weeks, we still got to pay you 120 plus. Do you get what I'm saying? And this whole new thing about verbal agreement, this new modern day thing, which Reese had done as well, before people come at me and say, what about Reese? It's an easy narrative. Like, obviously, we know it's both bad behaviors. You get me? But the difference is Reese is on a year contract and they want 60 mil. That's wild. ISAK signed a 6-year contract. No one put a gun to his bum buckler head.
No release.
You get me? Yeah, his agent wasn't smart enough for a release clause. Also, if you're making all this noise, why ain't you putting a transfer request? We all know why, because it mashes up your pockets. So you're doing this wickedness. You're not training. You're embarrassing Eddie Howe. You didn't thank the fans. I can see why a little bit, because he's obviously probably getting bare wickedness. But still, you got to thank the fans. You get me? Because they do a lot for him with the big T-foes and that. Like, he was our next best thing since Alan Shearer, bro. Don't get it twisted. You get me? So all these things is just winding me up, bro. You get what I'm saying? And fire ban for him, bro. You should get fined every week. Do you get what I'm saying? And if you're under contract, bro, verbal agreement or not, I get it. But, bro, You got to be a fly on the wall to know what exactly was said. Who to say Isaac ain't twisting it a little bit, or his agent? You get me? He probably did go to them and say, "Look, I'm looking to rare." They probably entertained it a bit and said, "All right, we'll see." You get what I'm saying? No one in their right mind is gonna be like, "Oh, you want to leave? Okay, cool." Like, nah, bro, you're under contract, innit? And that's it. But
Start
anyway,
playing or sue his ass, bro. Yeah, start
Alright,
playing
so-
or sue his ass.
I hear what you man are saying. Ends, do you have a different perspective on it? Because I think
Obviously.
of course he has.
I'm
course he has.
listen, I'm the host today. This is I'm just asking a
Obviously.
question. I'm just
And
asking
you
a question.
too, and you too, Matt.
Yeah,
Don't
I'll
try
keep
it.
my
Let me the host
yeah,
or not. You too.
yeah, I'm gonna keep piping you. Don't worry. Ends, let me start with you. So, how differently do you see it though to D-Man and Ends? Like, is it a thing where you feel like we've done wrong, or do you feel like this has been handled like badly, more so by Newcastle?
Bro, we ain't done nothing wrong, man. We've made it clear we want the player, we want the striker at football club. And Newcastle are trying to hold man hostage, bro. Like, what? Even though he signed a 6-year deal, it don't matter if he didn't put a release clause in there. Like, he wants to leave. Why are we just tied? You see, you want an unsettled, disgruntled staff member just in the building, just upsetting everyone around the place, just because you man are moving like the owners, bro, trying to just hold man hostage for no reason, just based on principles, based on what, like, just so you can feel like you won something. Nah, bro. The big club is come calling. Send him our way and get on with your lives, bro. That's all I'm saying. Go and buy your whistles and them man there.
You see the entitlement. This is what we're dealing with, you know, T-Man.
How much you paying?
How
much you paying? How much you paying?
No, but here's the thing. Right.
You man ain't listening to offers. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, no, for real.
Would you give us 150? If you said 150,
let me ask you like this: if a player wants to leave and his value, all right, let's say before he wanted to leave, the player's value is 150, and now it's very, very public that the player wants to leave. There's a problem between the club and player. Do you think the buying club is still going to reach that maximum price? I don't think it works like that. Because remember, once he says that, your value will depreciate just a little bit. So this is where I will say, if I'm honest, I think Liverpool will probably say 120 with like 15 add-ons or something like that potentially.
Remember you're dealing with, you know? Remember you're dealing with the PIF.
No, wait. A British record fee, if I'm not mistaken, is 115, I think, for Caicedo. You might are getting more than that if we offered that. And what's so crazy is, we offered you 110. You know the only reason why we offered you 110? Because apparently, like, they were speaking, and the notion was 110 was to start the conversation. Even Liverpool fans knew we were never going to be 110, and that's it. That was to start but you lot done the whole, no, it's not for sale. No, it's not for sale. We're trying to get a TK. Hold on. Wait. Go on, bro.
On that point, about the 110, because the reports were that there was conversation between the two clubs, and they were around. They were going to start being at 120. Then you come back with 110 and try to insult intelligence, bro.
No, there was add-ons of the 10 as well. So
no. Start at 120, then add-on. Start at 120, then add-on. Remember,
why are we going to do
the report figure was 150. The report figure was 150. So if you start at 120, then we can have a conversation. But when you go back on that and go for 110, now you're trying to take us for idiots, bro. And this is PIF we're talking about. Big bad PIF, you know.
No matter who your owners are, bro.
You're saying big bad, go.
Yeah.
Forget the buying club. If the selling club, don't have a replacement in line, should they be selling their prize asset? If there's no guarantee of replacement, should they sell first?
So we should fail signing our player because you guys can't close transfer.
No, you should wait. You should wait.
We have waited. How long?
Bro, we've been waiting since July for you, man, to get your stuff in order, bro.
You, man, have not been able to sign.
Hold on. We were going to get one player.
You're going to lose.
I know you're going to say it.
We were going to get one player, and you try 4D chess bully us. Talk about give us Isak, or we're going for your main number one target, bro. Come on, bro.
We were first.
See, man, hear this. So our first, if I'm not mistaken, our first original ploy was just to get Isak. That's as far as I was aware, was to get Isak, right?
Right.
You guys said he's not for sale. Like, at this point, I don't think like that conversation ended very quickly, right? When we gave the 110, like trying to open negotiations, right? And you lot said there's no chance he's leaving. So we were like, all right, cool, we'll go to our plan B. I think some people think we only went for Ekatike because you guys wanted him. No. The reports were even. Let me land. Fabrizio said all summer from the beginning, Liverpool's plan, he goes, keep it on Ekitike. He said he kept on saying if they can't get ISAK, he reckons they're gonna go for Ekitike. So we went for Ekitike, bro. And not only that, imagine if we allowed you to get Ekitike. You man were doing the 4-4-2 thing, remember?
Allowed us, you know. You heard the wording. Allowed us.
No.
This is what
I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah,
That's how
That's
how you man was carrying on. Go on, Spence. What are you gonna say, Spence? Go on, my
They
bro.
need to understand where they are in the pecking order as well, bro. Why are we like?
What, it's a food chain thing, yeah? Is it a food chain thing?
To a degree, it is.
We are the biggest
cool.
club
I
in
hate
England, bro. They
I
should know
hate-
this. Man, they should know where we are, bro. We're the biggest club in England.
Facts.
You're
Go
big
on.
club.
The biggest striker, though.
I'll leave it as that. You're a big club. You get me? Like, obviously, let's not be silly. We're a big club, and I understand why ISAK. You get me? It's just his behavior, rare.
I
For
hate
me
that.
personally, bro, it's all a he said, she said thing in a way. Like,
Hmm.
whether we got strikers in or not, bro, I think Newcastle will be acting the same way, especially how he's been acting. You get what I'm saying, bro? Because now it's just getting even more dark now. Because remember, as it stands, maybe for long term, sorry.
Bless you.
Big
Best one,
up.
bro.
As it stands, the money is not like we can still go out and get players. Whether we're getting rejected or not, we don't need the money per se right now. That's the first thing, innit? So when they say about this narrative of get strikers in and all that, and I don't think that's completely necessarily true. Do you get what I'm saying? Because Newcastle might look at it like, boy, if we after all this madness, yeah, and allow this pagan to get his way, bro, then that sets a very dark precedent for Newcastle going forward for players to say, oh, you know what, just do what ISAK did, innit? And then we can eventually rare. So me personally, I want him gone now because it's just got out of hand. I never
Like
seen
You want him
that.
gone now.
Like,
You've
I
had
like
enough
the
now.
protest, Bex. I
Yeah,
like
because
like that.
man, bruv, this is toxic now. Now you get reports that there actually is definitely a split in the dressing room. That's not healthy, bro.
That got clarified, bro. That got clarified by
bruv,
Kay Post, mate.
No matter
Bruv.
how way they package it, there is
it's for me as a fan. I don't like all this, bro. You get me? This is our biggest, one of our biggest seasons, and it's all about this. We need to sort out ourselves anyway with strikers and blah 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 and so on. So they might just, you know what, be spiteful and say no, because I personally don't think he's going anywhere. But I want him gone. I don't think he's going anywhere.
I think he's gone.
I don't think so, bro. To be honest with you, do you get what I'm saying? And that statement Newcastle did, when some people like yourself say it's a bit light statement, I think that's a good way of doing it right now. Instead of playing this narcissistic bad war of words, you get what I'm saying, bro? Because this ain't ending yet. So I think they did it for me. Keep it light. Play mind games at the end where we say, "Oh, he's family. You're welcome back." You get me?
He can't be family. He wasn't invited to the barbecue.
It's mind games. But behind the scenes, bro, don't get it twisted. I assume they're going absolutely mental and working out how to find him and rare, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's no way that's how they really feel, bro. It's all mind games.
Family business in house, isn't it? Keep it in house. Yeah, we're dealing in house.
I think that's one of the major issues.
After that statement, they should fine his bomber clout for like, you know, like what's that word they called? Disrepute. You get me? Because usually players leave and come out with these statements. My man's still under their payroll, bro. Let that sink in. Under their payroll,
they're paying his money, bro.
A man just calling out his own. You get what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, so, bro. Man left the
he's
country.
Desperate. Yeah,
he went.
And he's desperate.
Remember who he's dealing with, bro.
Matt, we're on his side, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like, Isak's gone mad.
Bro,
like,
he went, bro,
we want the player. Isak, no. Here's what you got to understand, yeah. Even if I'm a Liverpool fan, yeah, I've also got to factor in that, okay, so if that was our player doing exactly the same thing, how would I feel about that player? That's how I always try and think.
His back was hurting, bro. His back was broken.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, Coutinho, isn't it? And he done the man thing. Remember, spinal
broken, bro. So
what I found crazy is that ISAK went to Sociedad, yeah, to his old club. And what I also found out as well, Sociedad are actually owed a percentage of the sell-on fee if he is sold.
Yes.
So he's going back telling them, man, don't worry, I got you, fam. I've got you, fam. That bread's coming through.
He can do what he wants, yeah. We own him. Yeah, he's ours, bro.
For now.
Until we say otherwise, the 3 years left. That's the thing. The 3 years left on this contract, bro. People normally do this with 2 years, 18 months, whatever. You got 3 years left, bro. Yeah, we own you. There's no release clause. Yeah, until we say so. you're staying put, whether you like it or not. And I'm not.
Yeah, but-
you're not
yeah,
down in tools, bruv. You're not. You're gonna play football. If we keep you, you're gonna play football for us again. You're not that stupid. You're not.
Not his best though. Not his best. He won't.
He won't. He won't. You guys
well,
know he
then
won't. He
mash
won't.
If there's like own
mash up
goals
himself
in
then.
there, red card situations, then
Red
You know
card
what it is.
situation.
It's not saying he will down tools, but you're just not getting the best version of Isak. And let's keep it a buck here. Even though you're fed up with the player, and let's say the player does reintegrate, you know, like the dressing room harmony, like you guys are saying, that could be an issue. Because you've got, listen, let's keep it a buck. You're gonna have Anthony Gordon, who's clearly on Isak's side. And shall I tell you why he's on Isak's side?
I see it, bro.
Yeah, because remember when he left Everton and decided not to train and forced some even saying what coming back, where did he end up? With you guys. And you know what? And you know what Anthony Gordon said as well? He goes, I hope in the end everyone gets what they want. But how do you man feel about that?
But it don't surprise me, bro. Because and listen, players understand. I think Hasselbank was on Sky Sports today. He said, "Listen, in the dressing room, players understand the situation. They don't hate the brother, because they know football the short career. You got to do what's best for you in it. So if he gets his move, fair enough. There's no disruption in that respect. Some people think they might think he's gone about the wrong way, but they understand. These players understand it. There's no disruption in the dressing room, bro. There's none. Yeah, he will. If he gets back into the team, they'll welcome him with open arms. The moment he starts scoring, it's forgotten. Yeah, it's the fan base and the wide and the media and all that that's gonna have their opinion, their wide opinions of what he's done. Yeah, us lot. But his teammates, I don't think there's gonna be that much of an issue.
What about the because obviously some section of Liverpool fans call Trent a rat, but you man are calling Isak super rat.
I ain't heard no super rat, but he's definitely
No, that's
moving.
bro.
He's moving ratish. You get me?
Super rat is great.
Like the Trent thing. I'm not a Liverpool fan or original Scouts or whatever, so don't get me. All I know is for me, the Trent thing was slightly different. Was different. Man's contract was running up, running down. Yes, people say, "Oh, but he said this and that, this and that." But his contract's done anyway, and he can move on. He can do what he wants. It's different.
Surely the club can't right now go, all right, we can see a future of Isak being back in this team when the brother openly said to everyone he does not want to play for this team, bro. They don't.
Bro, but it's happened before in the past with Van Hooijdonk and them, man. I know that's old school days, but never say never. I'm not saying his future's good. Let's say we keep him. Not saying, oh, it's all happy now and he's here forever.
Take time,
like, it's not gonna happen. You get me? Like he'll probably be gone by next summer anyway. And some people say, oh, you might lose out on money. So what? Sometimes you have to just stand on business, innit? Because he was to stand on business. You get what I'm saying? And make a mockery of the club. You get me? Piss on the fans, bro. That work. Bro, Newcastle's a different thing, you know. I'm a London Newcastle fan, bro. You go up there, bro. Bit like Liverpool, but Newcastle's complete different. One town proper, this club. Everyone works all week. You get me? Or if you scrounge their money if they have to, just to go see the players play. Get me? I've paid to see Isak play a few times, bro. You get me? I'm gonna DM him and say I want my money back, bro. You get me? You can't be moving like that, bro. You get me? This guy, I was gassed off him, bro.
But why does and I get it from fans point of view, but we feel like fans feel like they own players down the club and they must stay here forever. Like we have some sections in our
that's wrong. That ain't the narrative. Bro, you ask most Newcastle fans, the first thing most Newcastle fans say, like any fans would say, like normal fans would say, like, we're not silly, like obviously, like it burns me to say, but Liverpool are a big club and they're doing real bits right now.
Bigger club.
It's mental. Okay, cool. If you want to put it that way, they're a big club. So I understand that. Of course, you understand. Okay, man wants to move. You get me? Like he's the most sought after striker right now. You get me? Yeah. Even though Eddie Howe was determined to spend that 63 mil, you know, he scored.
We're gonna get on to Eddie Howe, by the
way. All right, then. You get me? But nah, bro. But it's moving nasty. And last thing before you man move on, it's a thing where. And I asked Ennis this as well, like, because now it's a he said, she said thing. He said what he's saying, and a lot of fans, a lot of Liverpool fans, like in my like comments, like, oh, it's crazy how people speak. It's like, oh, you see, I told you, Specs, I told you that was the truth. I'm like, so because he said that, that's it done now. So, but Newcastle rebutted that and said, basically, in nicer words, no, bruv, that was not the case at all. So someone's lying.
All right, stay right there. So, Dima, I'm gonna start with you. So, what Specs just said, about the promises, what do you think these promises are, and what is he alluding to? Because there's a part of me that feels like it was to do with the people that have now left. So are you guys? Yeah.
So I thought these broken promises was about this contract that he was offered, that he supposedly offered by Staveley at the end of last season, whatever it was, and then they left. Mitchell come in. And he said he pulled that offer. Now, The reason why Mitchell pulled that offer is because, remember, we was in PSR difficulties, right? So the money that ISAK was asking for would have taken us over this level, this limit of, was it 70% or whatever it is? I can't remember what the level is, but that would have taken us over it. So we said, now is not the time. We have PSR issues to sort. Yeah. Now, if that's the case, I can understand that. Yes, he'll be pissed. What he might be pissed about, further pissed about, is that since then, lesser players have got new contracts on more money than him. Yeah. So how does that make sense to him? So in that respect, I can understand. But if you listen to Newcastle's statement, they're saying at no point did we promise him a move. So they're saying it's about the move itself. So if that's the case, I'm more siding with the club, because there's no way, like we said, me and Spec said, there's no way the club would have said, yes, we will give you a move, and that's that. At most, what they would have said is, should we get replacements, sufficient replacements, and a sufficient bid, then we can maybe, grant your wishes, and see where we can go from there. That's it, So it's either one or the other, but he's kept it elusive. The club has talked about the move, so I'm going to say it's about the move. And if it's the move, he ain't got a leg to stand on. He hasn't got a leg to stand on, because there's nowhere that'll be in writing.
No, I see where you're at, D-man, with that. Obviously, you've got a bit of bias there. You're going to side with the club. But why no, but why?
Big up Flawless, by the way. Oh, Flawless, big up your damn self. Big up Flawless.
Yeah. But why are you not trusting the man for his word, bro? The man said this is how he's been treated, and he's kept quiet. Everyone create their own narratives.
No, but hold on.
Now he's speaking, and he's telling people.
Come on, Eds, man.
But he's saying broken promises, right? So would you not agree that the Mitchell thing makes sense? If it's a PSR issue, we cannot give you this contract. That, remember, Staveley's the reason. Love her to bits, but she's the reason why he's in PSR problems. Yeah, she was reckless with it. Yeah, she wasn't qualified in that realm. That's why we brought Mitchell in. Yeah,
right.
So obviously she remember, she said we're winning the title in 5 years, and Eddie's going to be like Fergie was. Come on, bro. Like, she's a dreamer, which we needed at the time, but it wasn't making financial sense. That's why Mitchell's coming, and don't get me wrong, he's probably gone and said, you know what? Mitchell was a bully in it, so he probably said to ISAK, basically, what are you talking about? It's not happening in that no certain terms, in it. That's probably pissed ISAK off.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, other people have then got contracts on more money, and that's pissed him off even further. But he's not said that. The club has said, whether the club have been clever in their statement, but they're saying that we didn't make a promise about the move.
They are being clever.
Then but at least they're saying something. He's being elusive about broken promises. They're saying the specific promise that you're talking about is not what it is. So we have to go on the move.
And also,
sorry, go on, Spence.
Let's say something quickly, because this football, there's no loyalty goes both ways, and disloyalty goes both ways, There's a verbal agreement, apparently, Newcastle can change their minds anyway, because you're under contract, The same way Isak's gone on big TV many a times, even after he supposedly said this should be a long-term thing. Which is even worse, he's come out on TV and said, I love this club. I want to stay. You get me? We're going forward. Champions League. He's happy. Numerous of times. Even at the end of the season, man was saying that, bro. But is he allowed to change his mind? Of course he is. Because when people were getting onto Ornstein, don't know why. Oh, you said this back then. It's like, well, a man can change his mind. The same way Newcastle can say, well, boy, at the time, we're kind of entertaining it, but when the Champions League now,
we can't trust you for your words now. Can't trust man for your word no more now. We can't even.
No, we can't trust Newcastle or Isak's word then.
You can't trust
no one's words then.
No, not in business. Not in business.
Bro, your club can't be trusted.
No, bro. We can't. Okay, then. So let's reverse it then. Can Isak be trusted then? All right, the player you want, can he be trusted then?
Why can't he be trusted?
No. It's not a reverse. I'm asking you, Maji.
Why can't he be? I'm asking you, why can't he be trusted?
Well, I will say it again. A man said at the end of the season and after the cup, which he said he already long time ago made it clear his position, He's come out publicly to the media and the fans. I love it here. I'm happy to stay, blah, 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 blah. Do you get what I'm saying? But he's allowed to change his mind, which is, of course he is, which he has now, because now he's acting all narcissistic. Newcastle verbally apparently can say, okay, you can leave, and they can change their mind too, especially when you're under contract. Brother, if you want a verbal agreement, for all these footballers, these modern day ballers that do this verbal nonsense, how about you get a tissue or a napkin, bro, or some paper, a separate contract to say, we've had this conversation and we'll keep it quiet, but if it comes out to light and you go against it, I'm going to prove this contract And then that's what man should start doing then, innit?
Fire agent, innit?
He
Because
said,
the
yeah.
agent's incompetent.
It's an idiot
bro.
thing.
The agent
All
is
right, yeah, but do you
incompetent.
know what I think's happened here as well? And it's kind of clear for me. So you're saying Amanda's the one that promised him potentially. We're just gonna say potentially, like, yeah, reportedly the contract. And Mitchell said, "Nah, that's not running. You've got how many years left on your contract? You're well paid
You're well
here.
paid, yeah.
So just state like we're not
Hold
doing
tight.
nothing." So he says, "All right, cool." And if I'm not mistaken, there was already rumblings that ISAK and his agent then said after that, "All right, we're not in negotiations at all. We're just going to wait and see how the season pans out." I don't know if you guys heard of it. Yeah. All right, cool. So we're here now. What I think he's alluding to is exactly what I just said. However, Newcastle, you guys are being slick of it though, because those promises were made. It's just that then people aren't here anymore. So when he's saying promises are made, they were still employees of Newcastle at that time. That's how I'm trying to like read.
So it's irrelevant then, isn't it, bro? So it's not on whoever now is running the club.
Yeah, I'm saying
on them.
Yeah, but what about now that we've offered him new contracts now, and he said no.
Because it's changed now, D-man, because Liverpool coming now.
No, but of course it's changed. No, but
that's where they play a part.
No. Listen,
you don't want a contract no more.
Let me say something quickly. You guys are still a big club in England, yeah?
I don't know.
No. They're just not global. No. They're a big club in England. They are, bro. They've got history.
Where are they in the list?
No, let's not do this, bro.
I'm not trying to. Bro, I want to bring these people back on my show ends. You're gonna mash up the thing, you know.
Ends is dangerous.
He's gonna mash up the whole something, you know.
They're not going to go on his show.
You know what I'm saying?
And him and his other Liverpool guys, they're militant, you know. I've seen these guys. I've been doing my homework before I got in there. I see bare man and they're on crud, including the ends. I'm like, okay, cool.
So what I'm basically saying is you guys are a big club in England, but obviously not globally, yeah? ISAK has looked at Liverpool and gone, okay, I've done well at Newcastle, and he's like, all right, we're at Newcastle right now. You guys are trying to get to where we are, but you're not there yet. He's just on a different, no disrespect, but he's just on a different time now. I don't think that's like disrespectful to say, because he's looking, he's looking at us, and he's looking at us thinking, all right, cool. At Liverpool, I have a chance to win a Premier League and maybe a Champions League. I just think that what's happened here is that the communication between ISAK and Newcastle clearly is tragic. I can't even lie. Like, I don't know what's going on there. And wait. Last thing I'm going to say. Not only that, there's been a lot of rumblings about sporting directors and and certain people wanting power, and that's Eddie Howe. And I know you two have splitting opinions on it. This is why. Hey,
we did your homework on me.
Yeah, of course. I watched the show, bro. Come on,
I know you're guy.
Yeah, come on. All right, so I'll start with you, D-Man. Yeah,
only start with him. I don't want to.
Spectre's gonna punch me up when he's gone.
Is Eddie Howe blameless for all of this, or does he take some type of blame in terms of what's happening with Newcastle right now in regards to sporting directors that have left suddenly after having meetings and they're just gone, and him potentially being a bit power hungry? Like, what is going on with Eddie Howe, bro?
Right. So since you've watched the show, I know you've heard me say this before, right?
I'm just asking questions.
But I think Eddie Howe has to take some responsibility for this. Yeah.
Okay.
There is, for me personally, there's no coincidence that the last two sporting directors that we've had who come with big reputations have not lasted at Newcastle, right?
How long have they lasted, quickly, D-Man? Each one, do you know how long roughly?
One was like just over a year, one was less than a year.
Okay,
right?
Okay, yeah.
Now, the rumblings were that neither of them could get on with Eddie Howe, right? Now, if you put two and two together, Eddie Howe's come from the Bournemouth setup where he had to do everything, right? So he got involved in transfers, finances, everything, managing the team, everything, right? When the first takeoff first happened, him and Stavely and Mehrdad were handling the transfers. Him and Nixon were getting involved in transfers, right? Forget Ashworth, right? Mitchell comes in, and the first thing Mitchell does is now he does an interview and he says the transfer strategy is not fit for purpose, right? Now I agree with that because we were bad sellers, yeah. We were in PSR problems, right? And we were spending a lot of money, yeah? And he was saying that, listen, we're bad sellers, but the players that we're getting, we're overpaying for, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe's now taking that personally because he was involved in the previous transfers. And also, it was seen that he was Eddie, because he sits above Eddie Howe in the food chain, he's like he's Eddie Howe's boss, right? And he didn't like that. Okay. Yeah, so Eddie Howe came out and made a statement afterwards about, I can only stay here if it works for me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, The main thing I'm talking about is there was rumors that they couldn't get along. The last day of the season, yeah, Specs heard say me this before. The last day of the season, when we qualify for the Champions League, yeah, it's a fact that there was a meeting on that day between Eddie Howe and the owner, yeah, the chairman,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
2 days later, Paul Mitchell's gone, yeah. Are you telling me that that's just a coincidence? Because Eddie Howe's talking about, I didn't know that he was going to leave. I woke up and they told me the news that he's gone, and it surprised me, bruv. That's too much of a coincidence. You couldn't get on with the brother, yeah. You've got them to the Champions League on a shoestring budget, so you've got all this power now. This is the best time to remember. The owner was on the field, happy as Larry, cheering, hugging Isak, whatever. This is prime time to get him when he's vulnerable to say, you know what, I've done my job. Back me in it. It's me or him. 2 days later, this guy's gone. Coincidence? I don't think so. Yeah, given the history, I think the reason why we have no sporting director at the moment. Don't know, the board should have thought that from time ago. But they should have also told Eddie, you need to start working with these people because we can't keep chopping and changing because it's affected our transfer business. It's affected our whole summer. So he has to take some responsibility for this. That's my opinion.
So why do you guys want a world-class player to stay in that turmoil, bro? It looks like things ain't even right from the bottom.
Stop it.
Why are we?
Yeah.
I've listened to you, man, speak, bro, about we got this problem manager and that we don't have a sporting director. The guy above him is trying to
They got in-house issues.
They're in-house problems, and now you want Isak to just stand in this and just go, I'll just stand there and watch what's going on. When I've got a career to go and live and goals to go and score and win trophies, Premier League and Champions Leagues.
Why does it have to be Liverpool? Why is it just Liverpool?
Because we're a big club. Why
can't he wait for a summer and wait for the likes of Barcelona, bigger clubs, Barcelona, Real Madrid, who are going to be interested?
Are they?
Well, Barcelona will need a striker. Lewandowski's going to be what?
Yeah, but they ain't got the peas though. That's the thing. Not many people can afford.
Find the peas. Remember, he'll be cheaper. He will be cheaper.
No. But guys, you have to remember the value of Isak right now is high. And we're still even willing to pay a hefty premium. So it might not be 150, but 135 or whatever it is. That's still a lot of money, bro. So here's what I'm going to say, yeah? Specs, yeah? D-Man said Eddie Howe had to take some blame. Are you on the same wavelength or do you see it differently?
Boy, 99% of people, even some Newcastle fans, because some of them get on to me on my channel when they say he's right, and Scans, big up Scans that came up in the chat.
Yeah, big up Scans, he's here still, I think. Yeah.
Some people call me a house sexual, or they want to call me, or top two, whatever. You get me,
bro?
What
they call you?
House sexual on my channel. It's my new name apparently. House sexual. It's mad. You get me?
Anyway, they got mad.
Anyway, me personally, bro, I don't care if no one agrees, and I stand by what I say all the time. Eddie Howe can do no wrong for me, bro. You get what I'm saying? Man's got bare loyalty to him. Get me? I've been supporting Newcastle since '96, bro. I've been relegated twice. Nearly made a grown man cry the second time. Because I thought, what's this? Do you get what I'm saying? He's bought me a cup. Yeah, you can call it Mickey Mouse Cup when you want to call it. To us, that's the best thing since sliced bread. I ain't seen my team with a significant, ends is deep. But anyway, I ain't seen my team with a significant trophy ever, bro. Until then, yeah. Last 3 transfer windows, non-existent, bro. Like D-Man said, okay, get me. He still made things happen. When we're in adversity, he makes things happen. I could kind of understand if he is led to believe what people say in D-Man that, it's a power trip and blah, blah, blah. I could kind of understand it because it's worked. You get me, bro? In that sense. I don't believe everything behind the scenes. I believe, here we go. I believe Eddie Howe. Whatever, I don't care about meetings or parent meetings, whatever. If he says what he said barefaced, I was quite surprised by that. I'm taking his word, whether we want to believe it or not.
No,
but brother, I'm believing him.
This is the same brother that said
the same way you man can believe Isak. The same man can believe Isak's word and whatever nonsense. I believe Eddie Howe. In Eddie Howe, I trust anyway. You get
so you think Eddie Howe's a good manager then, really?
No, he's a good coach. He's a very good coach.
Hold on.
No, he's a good coach, Ends. He's a good coach. Manager's different. No, he's a good coach, though. Very good coach.
I'm not management, apart from the Isak.
No, you're right. Yeah.
He's had a few relegations and that. That's like...
People, but he's evolved, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's the part.
He improves playing. Because I'll be real, there's a reason why Isak is where he is. Eddie Howe's helped him.
100%. Big part
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
good
Hence
for
why you man
every
now
player
right
in our
now.
squad.
Isak would have
Every
been
player in our squad.
Isak
Yeah?
would have gotten good regardless of where he went next.
No,
bro.
they're not guaranteed.
No, you can't, but you
They're
don't
not
know, bro. You don't know. You get me? Like Newcastle were on a transition when Isak came as well, and they got the best out of him. Do you get what I'm saying?
He
Hence why,
basically had room to go and develop. That's about it.
bro.
Didn't tell him
What?
how to finish the
Bro,
ball.
he
You
don't-
already
Oh,
knew how to finish.
wait, D-man, wait.
Go,
He had time to develop. He could have developed. He could have developed at Sociedad, whatever. He went Newcastle. Eddie Howe's got that in him. Joe Linton, etc. Making plays better. Do you get what I'm saying? People try and debate with me when I say he's a better coach than Arteta, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? And because he's British, because I'm a big advocate for British managers, and I think people know that.
I
Anyway.
hear it.
Maybe I got a bit
I
of
hear
bias, a little bit. You get me? But when people debate with me Arteta, it's like, no, bro. And people think I'm a madman when I say I think Howe could do a better job at Arsenal with what they've got there right now, regardless. I just personally believe that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not. No one's a fly on the wall to know exactly what's going on with the whole Mitchell and what's his name? What's my guy's name? Ashworth. Ashworth saw it greener on the other side. That went effed up. So bun him. Good. You get me? Now he's at the FA doing whatever. Mitchell, I think he rattled a lot of people where man's coming under Newcastle payroll on big TV and said it's not fit for purpose. And that's cool. He's got a point. But once you've done that openly in public like that, of course you're gonna rattle a few people. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and maybe D-Man has got a bit of a point. Maybe, like, you know what? I'm old school. I don't really like. You get what I'm saying? And what people miss out as well. Remember, it's all he said, she said. What people miss out as well is the same way D-Man says there was a meeting at the end, and now all of a sudden he doesn't know what's going on. No one really talks about the fact that Eddie Howe he openly said it, but in a nice way. On the last preseason, last season, he said, "You get me, man? It kind of like they just came in and he had no clue about it." And people say, "Well, he's not in charge. He doesn't run things." I hear that, but if he's the head face of our whole, and they always put him to answer questions all the time and let all the pressure on him, give man some respect and say, "You know what? We're looking to bring in my guy, not just man's here." And he's like, "What's going on?" So I'm all for Eddie Howe. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe I.
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah, go on, Ends. Go on.
With all that turmoil going on at the club, you're a player. Do you want to stay in that or go there? Take your bias of being a Newcastle fan out of it.
Yeah.
You understand there's a turmoil going on between the hierarchies and everyone else.
Question.
Is that where you want to be as a football player?
Well, you can ask Malik Tio that and Jacob Ramsey, but
No, I'm asking you that, bro. Not asking them.
Well, on that evidence, the first part of players going there, yes.
These are some young youths that don't know what they're doing.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, see, not a young youth.
No, they are young youths. Jacob Ramsey's a young youth.
Hold on.
They're young youth. Am I incorrect?
Yeah, Ramsey's a young youth. He's a
young youth or not, bro? Like, bro.
Yeah. How old is Ramsey? When
I say young, but
24.
Yeah,
I thought he was
younger than
No,
Isak.
No,
I
hear you. I hear you a little bit. But
so, can you answer my question, though, Specs?
But
I'm
trying to land. Would I go there, bro? Going there, I'll be more likely to go there than be happy to stay there. I'll give you that. That second part.
So set our man free. That second part.
Yeah. Hold on. That second part. To me, with the Isak thing, I think it gives you more of an opportunity to hide behind all these things. You get what I'm saying? As well, I'm with you that yes, of course, you're the most sought after striker. You want to leave now anyway. Liverpool are coming for you, and also. The ambition of the club is going left. We're getting rejected because we're trying to go toe-to-toe with Liverpool's and Chelsea's for targets. It can't work. Go back to how it was before. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's going to see all that. If it was me, personally, and I'm the biggest guy right now in the world, I'll be like, this is a madness. Like, let me out kind of thing. But it's just how he's going about things. That's all it is for me.
You guys are getting beat by Man
still.
United. No, but you man are even getting bullied by United, bro. These man,
their name holds weight,
it's
bro.
The name. The problem
is
it's the name in it.
People rather go to a club that's 15th than a club
that is
Man United. That's 15th. Man United. That's 15th.
No, a club that's 15th.
It's not just any club that's 15th.
Well, he's an idiot for that. I hear what ends. Sesko's an idiot for that. Let him go on, bedroom. You get me? Because like every other Man United player that goes there, who's got some significant or pedigree, they end up just dying there, bro. Anyway,
chose 15th over Champions League and that,
bro. It's not always green on the other side. Certain man go Man United and start getting depression in that, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like and start falling way off. Sancho, all them man there, Anthony, bare man that had pedigree, bro.
Careers is done now.
They're dead now, bro. Do you get me? So
you see that Euro chose United over you, innit?
All right, let me ask you this year, because this is where, like, I will say, Specs, I have to ask you this question about Eddie Howe. You see, at the start of your preseason, when ISAK didn't play against Celtic, Eddie Howe said, I didn't bring him here because of the speculation, and it was my choice to send him home. Then you find out a couple of days
This is what I'm
later.
saying.
No. Sorry. First, he was injured. Sorry. First,
He played it 3 times.
It was
in
cap,
90
but I
minutes,
knew it was
bro.
cap anyway. We're not
3
silly.
times in
Newcastle.
90
So this
minutes.
is what I'm saying. So
Right.
even though Eddie Howe, in my opinion, I think he tries his best, and he's got a lot to do with it. I'm not going to deny that, because, like you said, you got no sporting director, no chief executive. If I'm not mistaken, Eddie is his cousin or nephew that's helping out with the transfers.
Something like that, but yeah.
That's
And just got
crazy,
family
bro.
members just trying to get deals done. And
I can't. So hold on, wait a minute.
That's
So,
not on him though. But anyway,
hold on. I'm not trying to do the.
He
I'm not
must
trying
have
to do the 2
recommended him.
plus 2. Hold on, guys. I'm not trying to do the 2 plus 2 makes 4 thing, but at the
Yeah,
same
go on.
time, So wait there. There's a meeting that takes place. All of a sudden, the brother's now gone. Eddie Howe's like, I don't know what's going on. Now the person who's helping out with transfers
Is your nephew.
is a relative. Brother, what? This stinks.
But no, it stinks. But I feel sorry for Eddie because people can say what they want, bro. The club, get me, regardless. Every time I say, well, get a CEO, then get a sporting director, people like Scants and others will say, well, there you go. That's on Eddie Howe. No, bro. Like, if they want to put in an
It
elite,
sounds like if
bro,
Eddie leaves and goes to another club, you're signing there as well. That's how it sounds, bro.
bro, we got to.
Feels like if
gotta
he goes
get-
back to Bournemouth, you
Hey,
might.
man, is
end
it
up
nephew or
having
cousin
a-
again? Sorry, is it?
It's his
Bruv, it's
nephew,
nephew,
it's
bruv.
his nephew.
Whatever it is, bro.
Yeah,
Look, Eddie Howe even said he had to come early from his holidays, bro, because they're in certain.
But it's because you
situ.
caused it, bruv.
Now, see,
If you could
I can't
get
accept
with the
that, bro.
director, bruv, you'd be still on holiday, bruv, chilling. Yeah.
I can't accept that, bro. I hear what you're saying, but I just don't believe that or accept that.
No, but is that
I
because
feel
it's
sorry
hard
for
to
him, bro.
accept those specs?
Huh?
Is it hard to accept that? Like, here's what I'm gonna say: is it hard to accept that these things what D-Man is saying is true, but it's just that because obviously Eddie
Potentially.
Howe's done so much for the obviously for the club, you don't want to disrespect it, and rightly so. It's not about disrespect; it's more about saying he has to take some blame, surely. Because listen, we have big bad Jurgen Klopp, but Klopp made a bag of mistakes. He ain't God. He ain't. You get what I'm trying to say? Like when you make mistakes, though, you have to call it out, though. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I think that's where maybe some of you, like yourself, potentially
Probably
don't want to
only
put
me,
any
but
blame on Eddie. Yeah, might only
Nah,
be
it's not
you,
only
bro.
you, trust
Look,
me, bruv.
yeah.
It's
you
not
guys want to
only
say, because I think
Sure.
D-Man's looking at it like, all right, I'm not saying it's Eddie's fault, but surely he does take some blame, Specs.
No, I'm not giving him no blame at all. If anything, I'm feeling sorry for him. I'm feeling sorry for him, bro. All this nonsense and pressure put on him, bro, with the ISAK thing, with other stuff, and he's got to face up to the music all the time. The only thing I will say, stop it. The only thing I will say with it's coming joke, sorry. The only thing I will say, about the Eddie thing, is that I wish at times, because he's a good speaker and he doesn't want to like feel the fire even more. I just wish sometimes, especially in this situation with the Celtic thing and when it started getting real dark, I wish it's a bit more like, like you're taking a piss now kind of thing, like, and say what, because he knows what I want. Don't get it twisted. He knows certain things before we know. I think he knows from long time. Do you get what I'm saying?
I would
Even from when he
expect
said
him to be
injured,
different,
and
bro.
that, he
He
went
should know.
injured, bro.
I don't particularly rate this by the way this guy handles business, but you see Jose Mourinho, if that was him, he would have told the truth straight away. This guy is taking the piss, with the club, and I'm not standing for it. None of this nicey protect the playables, because look where it's got him. The man's come out of the club, out of the club, put all the dirty laundry public, whatever, when you were trying to protect him, and that's how you reward you, bro.
So there you go. So let's hope it's going to be very interesting in Eddie Howe's next press conference, bro.
When is
Yeah,
that,
I'm saying.
please? I need to know. Can you send me
I
a link?
don't know.
You need, I can't even
He'll
lie.
probably say, "Oh, I didn't see
Probably
that.
Friday
I
or
didn't see it. I don't know what's going on."
Yeah. They're asking.
No, and I
So,
hope
you see the statement? I wasn't aware.
He can't. I'll
Everyone
call
in
him
the
out for that
nan
if he
has seen that, bro. He has to have seen it. He can't lie now.
Yeah, like,
100%.
I'll call him out if he's too subtle with that, because man's got to, as fans, you want to see, you understand? Obviously, I'm not getting, like I said, he likes to protect the situation more than just the player himself. And to be fair to D, man, you're right. What is sad is he actually could tell he was, remember he said many times, me and ISAK ain't got issues. He's like, whatever kind of above there is out of his control. Because I personally think, in my opinion, behind the scenes, Eddie Howe from a long time ago just told the board, this is getting nasty. It's going to get worse. Let a man go. That's what I think happened.
Sorry about that, guys. Give me one second.
It's cool.
Fix this. There we go.
You know what I'm saying, D-Man? I think behind the scenes, he's actually said, you know what? I can't work like this, bro.
I
You
agree.
get me?
I agree.
I can't do
Yeah.
this, bro. Like, he won't
But
say
it's
it out
the board.
publicly. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
But the board
Come
are
on, man.
saying no.
Yeah.
Like,
At one point, with this whole madness, he wasn't even having dialogue with Isak. He got to that point. I think Alan Shearer even texted his blood clot and he just aired him. Like,
remember,
he's done.
Eddie holds grudges.
It's probably in Spain, bro. Having
No.
paella or something.
Yeah,
He was
bro.
gone. Man left the country. Man fled the country, bro. He wasn't trying to pick up.
Eddie, don't forget, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Look what he did to Ryan Fraser. Yeah.
Yeah.
He even brought him to Newcastle just to embarrass him, bro. Like, kept him in the squad and embarrassed him, bro. Like,
Oh,
and
yeah, I
got rid of
remember
him.
that. Ryan
But
Fraser.
He was there before Hal came. But
Yeah,
that was
that's
such a
right,
bad
but when he
luck.
come,
I
he acted
know,
like,
bad
yeah,
luck.
Fraser,
That was a
Imagine that. He
Fraser.
left Eddie Howe in the dirt to come to Newcastle just for Eddie Howe to come. You knew this guy left.
Listen, you don't forget. Eddie does not forget, bro. Yeah, so Isak needs to tread carefully. If he's gonna stay in the club, bro, he needs to tread carefully.
Hey, Matt,
bro.
would you have Eddie Howe at Liverpool then if he's this good at managing?
No, bro.
Come on, man.
No.
Wait, hold
Listen.
on, let me pause there. 1 second. So before
I'll tell you
Slot
why.
came, before
Yeah,
Slot
go on.
came, before you land, sorry, but I make sure,
Yeah, go on, bro. Go on, bro.
Before Slot came in, you had the same feeling.
Yeah, bro. Bro, probably.
All
should.
right
I'm
then.
not
All right.
thinking that
So if Hal came in, I'm not saying he would have won the Prem. I'm just saying it's a bit of a messy season under those players. You just say he wouldn't win it.
Nah, he wouldn't.
So if some buts,
He can't
why
even
not?
handle Isak, bro. How's he gonna handle Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and
Bro,
Alisson?
This is what I'm trying to say.
Come
Big
on,
personalities,
bro.
bro.
Big
Big
personalities,
characters
bro.
in the dressing room. You
Nah,
know?
Let me tell you
he's
something.
not-
No,
he's
don't
not
do
really-
that.
he's
You
not
do too
really-
much there.
But the
Come on,
ego
no.
thing, because I think as well, Eddie Howe, I think, I hate to say it, yeah.
That's not fair.
and
If you go left, you go left, bro. The player,
He's a
regardless. bro.
pigeon chest guy, man. It's all right. Some people
I'm
ain't
not
got chest
taking
for that,
away
bro.
from how
All right,
good he is
man.
as a coach, but D-Man, would you agree with me that he's got a bit of main character syndrome? Like everything's
100%.
about. This is what I'm
100%.
saying, and that
What
don't
do you mean?
work.
What?
Eddie Howe, bro.
Eddie
Yeah,
Howe,
come on,
bro.
man.
That was a mad question.
Wait a minute.
man.
So you're saying
Bro.
he's all what? Wait, maybe I'm a bit duppy brain here. When you say that, do you mean like in the terms of it's all about him?
Not all
Bro,
about him. But
Not
he
all
has
about
to-
him,
I
but
beg you elaborate because this is wild.
all right. So basically, it has to be I'm the guy in charge. I'm this guy. I have to take control of transfers. Everything is. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like
He's
main
a control
character.
freak.
Nah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but
He's a
D-Man
control
said
freak.
No, he likes to pay attention to details, bro. And he likes to.
Bro,
Yeah,
if we're
I'd say
gonna
control.
get to that next level, he has to relinquish some of the responsibility. He has
But
to.
brother, thus far, what he's done, bro. What you're saying, this is not what I'm saying. Thus far, couldn't you understand why man's like, yo, if it ain't
Yeah.
broken, let me do what I'm doing,
To a
please.
certain point.
Win
Yeah, to a
Champions
certain
League
point.
twice.
Right.
Get me? Let me have a say. Have a meeting
Right.
of what kind of sporting director we want. You get me? He is the face right now, bruv.
Right.
So
But if we
I
had
don't know,
a-
bro.
but-
Chill out,
but
chill
would
out,
you
you
agree
lot
though?
got
Would you
mad,
agree?
chill
Would you
out.
agree?
stop it.
We-
All right,
we
so it's
qualified-
These men are going mad.
Hold
They
on, hold
going
on.
mad.
We
They
qualified
going
for the
mad.
Champions League, yeah?
part of my
But
job, yeah.
would you agree if we had a sporting director in this summer transfer window, we wouldn't face half the rejections that we faced, bro? I'll tell you
100.
why. Because the sporting director builds relationships with other
Yeah,
clubs.
it depends
with
on
other
what
agents,
sporting
with other
director, though,
players.
bro.
No, but a reputable sporting
There's
director.
levels out here.
A reputable sporting director. Not
Oh
any-
yeah, I
any
agree.
guy.
We'll do better.
Yeah.
I can't deny that. We'll do better.
The transfer business will be a lot better, a lot smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah. And remember, if we sign promising players, maybe Isak wouldn't have this thing like, raw, what we doing? Because all he's seen is rejection after rejection after rejection, and then the land will turn up. You know what I mean? So,
So
it's
why
like,
ain't Newcastle owners, wherever they exist right now, whoever they are, or Reuben brothers or whatever, who's supposed to be running things, why haven't they? Okay, let's say it's Eddie Howe's fault then that they've gone. Why haven't they gone again?
no,
Go
they
again
should.
and get
That's
new.
why the
Get what I'm
board
saying?
have to take-
That's
the board. No, the board have to take some
So-
responsibility as well.
no. All responsibility, bro.
No, not all
Nothing's gonna help.
responsibility. Because no,
This is
the
not
reason
gonna
why
help.
the reason why
Hey,
they have
you
to
see
find a
this?
new sporting director is because of Eddie Howe.
In-house fighting as well, bro.
And
It's because of Eddie
Isak
Howe.
is meant to be here, bro.
House fighting. It's not
Isak
Arsenal team. It's not Arsenal
is
team.
meant to be there when the brothers are fighting.
This is what I'm saying. All right, so
You will
we'll-
dirty, you will do my dirty, but yeah.
I'm gonna
I hear what
pivot
D-Man's
away.
saying, but I'm just not.
all right, I'm going to pivot away to something else, and that is regarding Wissa. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but let me bring it on the screen. It's regarding a new club that apparently wants Wissa, and I'm not joking. This ain't bants, by the way. This
I
is
think
me
it's
being. This is serious, bro.
I don't
Like,
think so.
Well, all right. Let me know what you guys think of this. So, this is from Sky Sports.
sorry. Okay.
Keith Dowie. He says Tottenham are looking to potentially include Richarlison in a deal for Eze, which would free up a space to try and sign Wissa. Wissa still wants to join Newcastle, who had a second bid of 35.5 turned down for him this afternoon. Richarlison also favours Spurs, and Palace would rather do a straight cash deal for Eze, who then talks with Spurs. Frank keen on signing Wissa, but can only do so if he loses striker. It's all getting a bit confusing with a lot of plates and spinning. Like, guys, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Whether this affects the Isak deal or not, I'm just gonna say this to you, man. You cannot lose another target like this. This will be
Newcastle,
crazy.
He only wants Newcastle, bro.
That's what we heard earlier, bro. For every damn striker, not one of them.
No, this one here.
What is going on,
bro? But how could? Okay, but what would be the reason how we're losing? What if Spurs do you have? Like, I can't see Richarlison going.
Yeah. Oh, no, but here's the thing. I think Spurs would free up. But bro,
unless they pay 60 mil or whatever the nonsense is.
No, but the whole point. No, but the whole point of this is basically Spurs would end up getting Wissa, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real, guys. You guys have got. I don't even read off the list and start being disrespectful, but I'm gonna read off just somebody.
No, read it off, bro.
Just off top of my head.
No, read it off.
I
have to hear it because this is his gaffer. His gaffer is mad. So
all right. So Sesko, Ekatike, João Pedro, Delap, Cunha.
Wrong with Cunha. Wrong with Cunha. Wrong.
All right.
Embremo.
Who's the other one? There's one other one. Like, I've just given you about 5 names, bro. Like, what is that?
Toe to toe with the big boys, and we tried, and I rate them for not of lack of trying. But sometimes when you got an elite sporting director, it can push it a bit when you're promoting the club properly. But I just feel like going toe to toe with these so-called big names or top clubs, you can pay more wages as well, apparently as well. The whole London nonsense thing, it was never going to work, bro. That's how I see it. It's not lack of trying.
You lot might get Wissa. You might get him. You want to know why? Oh, sorry, because it seems like Arsenal are now. I think we said it just before the street. We were live, innit? They're now trying to get Eze, which is
they're in talks. Yeah.
But guys, can I just say something? You see how you said you feel like you was disrespected in regards to the whole ISAK and 110? Do you not feel
nasty work, by the way? But go on.
No, go on.
Do you not feel like you're disrespecting Brentford? Evaluation.
Man, I knew
it's a genuine question. No, you got to set up. Genuine question. Can I ask a question?
Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Let D-man
at the end of the day, right? We know that now Brentford are asking for 60 million, and we've come back with what, 40 plus 5 or something like that, or 35 plus 5?
35 plus 5. So you're 20 million off. Yeah.
However, the difference is, first of all, the profile of the player, right? He's 29 or 20. He's going to be 29 in September with 1 year left on his contract. Yeah. He's not worth 60 million, but Brentford want to value him with that, right? Yeah. But Brentford's initial value up to Friday was 40 million, bro. Yeah. So we've come with that. Why you now? It's just because you got clapped at the weekend.
You
want to add another 20 million.
Start panic, bro.
You can't complain about.
No, hold on.
You man are doing.
No. We always said, the rumor was said that Newcastle wanted 150 million for Isak. Brentford wanted 40, bro. They've moved the goalpost. We ain't moved the goalpost one bit, bro. You
man closed the door, though, bro. We didn't even shift it. He just blocked the goal up.
But
you man just locked the door and didn't look
for
back.
sale apparently as well. So who knows what's going on?
But we stood firm on 150. Yeah, they've been screaming all day long 40 million. So when we've been at 25, all right, that's an insulting offer.
Yeah,
but we've now offered the 40, but now it's 60, bro. What's to say if we offer 60, they're going to go to 70, bro? Because it's Newcastle, bro, and they know that we're going to have money if we sell Isak. Yeah. When it comes
even
to
before Isak, D-man, because we can buy players.
Yeah, exactly. So they're going to bump up the price.
So
I don't know, man.
At least our house is in order, bro. I mean, Isak can come here, loving family, actually a family, not what your club said you guys are.
No barbecue. No barbecue.
No, not even invited to the barbecue as well, and then calling like we're family. Jokers.
Taking the piss. But no, just quickly as well, I wanted to say as well, in regards to like your expectations for the rest of the window, all jokes aside, are you guys anticipating at least to get like one striker for the door or two, or like how you? In fact, Specs, I'll start with you. Do you see yourself getting 2 strikers in the door before the window shuts, or do you see it as one and you're not even sure who that's going to be?
Boy, I at one point I thought 2, regardless of the ISAK situation. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's just 1, which is dangerous in my opinion. But I'm hoping we can push for 2. As it stands, I'll say 1. But there's no way before this window shuts, bro. We can't have we don't get 2 strikers. It's a madness. Like you see the whole Champions League thing.
This is what I'm saying.
This whole summer's been so
bro.
mad. I should be gassed thinking about I'll be real. I've not once had time to even think about this, bro. What's the point? And it's the first time I've actually said we don't know how often it's going to be, especially what's going on with PSR. We won't get into that right now. I said it's the first time I said, you know what? Let me actually put. After we missed that last season, I thought, you know what? It's not always going to be often necessarily, boy. So this time, get the Champions League badge. Feel good about yourself.
Oh, wait, Eze's done, you know.
Is
Eze's
it?
done. Breaking news. Apparently, Fabrizio.
You gonna put it up? Can you put it up? Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now, bro. Right now.
And do you think that's nasty work? A little bit, because Ozzy Havertz is injured. Do you think it's a bit of nasty work from Eze?
Nah.
Because it could have been gone on Saturday. It could have been at Spurs on Saturday, bro.
Like, where's the expression?
That's
bro?
crazy.
They've opened talks though, man. It's not said it's done.
No.
He's officially joining Arsenal. He's officially
joining. You want to see it there? All right. Breaking news, Crystal Palace tonight accept 60 million package for Arsenal for Ibricha Eze. Agreement club to club done.
It's a wrap.
Arsenal finalizing contract terms with Eze with player keen on joining Arsenal project, bro. It's done.
Oh no!
Spurs are
lost
pissed. Look, right there, so.
Gibbs White and this guy, they are pissed.
Yeah,
I can't lie, bro. I thought
we were having a bad summer.
It was only earlier on today I heard that apparently the Spurs move was literally done. I mean, again, it's Twitter, but bro,
Arsenal weren't going to happen.
Spurs are going to go get Vista now. They're going to go
get Vista now.
Nah, you lot have to pattern up real fast, you know.
No, they'll pay 60 million. They'll pay 50 million or something.
That's crazy.
Newcastle better fix up then, boy, because we can't allow that to happen, bro. I'm sorry. Bro? I don't care about Frank and them, man. He said he's been screaming and twerking Newcastle for the whole time. So otherwise, you ain't see me on stream for about a month, bro. I promise you.
That means Kai Havertz's injury must be mad, you know.
No, it is, bro. Yeah, no, he's got mad setback. Yeah, he's done it.
If it's a knee injury, they must be out for the season if they're going to try and buy someone.
That's the that's the whole point why they just randomly push for Eze, which he should have done in the first place.
The next
anyway.
10 days are going to be mad in his transfer window. It's
bro, 100, bro. Because there's so much that like I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I thought Eze was going Spurs. I literally thought it was close to being done, and I thought Arsenal were gonna. I don't know who I thought they were gonna get, but I didn't think it was gonna be Eze. You guys are obviously still trying to get Wissel. We still don't know what's going on with ISAK. Because again, bro,
this is scrapped. You know, I'm glad they didn't get like a Leao or Rodrigo.
Yeah. So like, all right. So D-Man. Sorry, just quickly, D-Man. Let me quickly ask you. Who do you think? What do you think? Sorry, the club are going to do? Do you think do you see yourself getting 2 strikers, or maybe just the 1 striker? Like Specs thinks just 1. Like, are you a bit more optimistic, or
No, I think we're just going to get 1. I think we're going to get 1. Whether that means that we keep ISAK, I'm not so sure. Because if Liverpool come in for the 130 million, I don't think we turn that down. I can't 10 days and get 2 strikers. Nah. I don't see it.
Especially how long we take to get certain players. The Ramsey one of my league was good, but and then
I think
strikers are hard as well. It's a hard.
If it's not Vista, bro, we are screwed, bro. Yeah,
but there must be a striker. There was Larson, but Wolves are not on it. Yeah, but Wolves are not. They came out clear and said, "Bro, I've not been trying."
Yeah, 17 million,
bro. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's long. That's long.
So I don't know, bro. I really don't know. Like,
we're gonna have to go for
that. It can't end like this for you, man. It can't end like this, man. No panic.
No, don't get me wrong. I still think we'll have a good season. We will have a good season. Because as much as I slate Eddie Howe, what is you know, whatever he's done, but he's a good manager, and I think he will pull us through. Yeah. Okay. Every other position is sorted. Yeah. Well, maybe not midfield, but
the least strike will get.
No, I'm saying, but I think we'll get 1 in. Yeah. Maybe another 1 in January.
It's not enough, though, man. It's sad.
It's not. But and remember, if we get Vista, he goes AFCON as well. So,
bruv, this is what I'm saying. It's so desperate. We might end up getting a decent striker. You might have to bring in Vardy. That's how bad it's got for me. Now.
No,
Control me
brother,
all you
I
want,
don't
but
want to
that's how
see
bad
this
it's got.
brother at my club,
Bro,
bro.
but I'd rather that than have Golden up front, bro. Bro, it's sad. That's how bad it is, bro. We was laughing a few weeks ago on my stream about that. DCLs and Vardis. Nah, I got
You
embarrassed,
can't
bro.
have Jamie. You
Bro,
can't
I
go
will
for
take him.
Alexander Isak. Yeah,
Bench
go
or
on,
not,
go on.
as a part of the squad. Sorry, to cut you. Bruv, even if you've got 2 strikers in, I'll still take Vardy on top of that.
Yeah, Vardy's playing in the field right now, bro. Get him in, bro.
Bro,
But they see that,
it sounds mad what I'm saying as well, by the way. That's how bad the situation is for me personally in the striker section.
Bro.
So you said that
You do a job though, don't get it twisted.
Spurs and Arsenal have triggered the same thing. But it said personal terms are close with Arsenal.
Bro, he's
bad
going
one
on.
for London, boy.
Oh, yes. I just see that now, actually. So Arsenal reached agreement in principle with Crystal Palace to sign Ibiza Eze. Deal worth around expired 68 million release clause, matching what Spurs were ready to pay. Personal terms plus close, plus 27-year-old plays for Crystal Palace on Thursday before. All right, so are we saying Spurs are not out of the race, or are you still saying by going off this tweet, guys?
If they're going off and saying, but then Winston did say that he only wanted Spurs the other day, so I don't know, bro. But he probably
plays
knows
their
Structure
mind,
of the
bro.
deal, maybe Arsenal structure, maybe a bit better.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe you'll
know.
go there. Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, but if players have accepted Arsenal, I can't personally see him turning
Yeah.
down Arsenal. I just can't see it, bro. You never know,
Yeah.
but I can't see it, bro.
But
Even
saying
though,
that-
like, Spurs is guaranteed.
Spurs would have to
all the time.
put something in place where he feels like, yeah, I can go here and be the main man. Maybe that's the only way he chooses them. But
yeah, because
And
I was just
wages
gonna
wise,
say-
sorry,
go
go
on.
on, bro.
No, I was
go
gonna say no disrespect. Yeah, look at the Sesko situation. If I'm not mistaken, he agreed personal terms with both Man United and you guys, right?
Yeah. Offered him more.
And I'm not trying to do nasty work. I know you guys are saying, no, Matt's taking the piss. Dude. But I'm just saying, you don't know at that point. Because I'll be real, when you guys did agree a fee, I genuinely thought you were going to get Sesko. This is no banter.
So did I.
This is me being serious, you know. I said, finally, Newcastle get a striker, we get it. And then Man United have to come in and just mash up everything, bro. I can't even lie. Some idiots, bro.
But wages wise, do you think Arsenal will offer him more? Because you know, Daniel Levy is a bit funny with wages.
So.
I just think he would have got offered the 10.
Yeah,
I'll be honest though.
Facts. All day
if I'm Eze, Arsenal are the better club, but I'm definitely going to get more playing time at Spurs. Maddison,
100%.
obviously, horrible to say. Obviously, he's injured. And not only that, like, I can't see him getting rotated as much as in an Arsenal team.
But I think he would, you know. I think he would,
think
bro.
so?
Especially at the moment. I think so. Not as much as he probably would like to, but I think he would. And also, with the Eze thing, it could be a personal thing, like, you know, like homecoming kind of thing, because the club
and also
let him go and send him dirty.
Consistent Champions League football. You know, Arsenal going to be Champions League. You know, next year,
long season
year after that. You know what I mean? Like,
Spurs. I hate that.
You never know what you're going to get with Spurs. You know what I mean? I know Frank is a good manager, but it's still the unknown, isn't it? Yeah, with Arsenal, you know what you're getting, and he will be a regular in that team, bro. Because even if they put him on the left and he drifts, yeah. Look at the left wingers that they've got at the moment: Martinelli and Madueke, bro. Nah, man.
And Trossard, they bloody gave him not an extension, but give him more money. Some madness, bro. But anyway,
yeah, it's crazy.
So, Odegaard better fix up as well, because it might put a rocket up his ass, bro.
That's true. That's true.
Well, Arteta's loyal to Odegaard, isn't it? So that'd be an interesting one. But if he does go Arsenal, brother, he has to play for me, boy.
I'll be real. Arteta is very low to Odegaard. But Specs, I'll be real, it's about as level as you want to anyhow, bro. I'll be honest, man. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry,
bro. Me, bro. Get me, people like Scant say, what's Eddie Howe got on me? You get me rare. Bro, you know what it is as well? I was a big supporter of Eddie Howe before he came to Newcastle. Man, that know me, know that.
When he was
got relegated. I just saw, like I said, I'm probably a bit biased because I got I backed the British managers in it. I think,
bro, he was my number one choice before anyone mentioned.
But he's a good coach, though. I don't want to keep recycling bars.
He's evolved as well.
He's a very good coach, though. Yeah.
Arsenal been favourites, man. You guys not listening to Mo, guys, in the chat.
Salah said it best. He said, I said they've been together for a long time. Like they're probably the favourites, no?
Yeah, they're the favourites, bro.
We got Salah.
Salah, bro. He said Arsenal
applying that pressure to Arsenal.
Are they?
They should be, bro. They've been together longer.
Favourites or what?
Second favourites, maybe.
For the Prem, innit? He said they're favourites for the Prem. He goes, they've got more
you got just won it. After
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lot just want it, spend all this money. Yeah, you talk about
Mo
Arsenal.
Salah is right though, man.
Yeah,
He's
but
right.
we got to integrate new
We're
new
not
players though.
doing
No.
that. The
Yeah,
pressure's
yeah.
on you. The pressure's
Plus,
on
we
it's
haven't
not.
got Isak.
It's
We
not.
haven't got Isak. Maybe
Yeah.
still remember, like you said, you own him. He's under contract, so
Yeah,
we haven't got the difference maker.
we ain't finished yet. We got holes
How
to
much you
plug in.
spent on that?
Don't matter how
Right.
much you spend on
Come
him.
on,
He's
bro.
one
Come on.
player, bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is something
You've
called
got a striker.
chemistry. Teams
Got a striker.
Chemistry, watch
Yeah.
Yeah, chemistry, you know.
Yeah.
Listen, you spend all this money, yeah, it's time to retain. It's time to retain. Yeah, real G's retain, innit? Yeah, so
No, 100%. 100%. 100%. All right. So right, one thing I'll say, right, last thing before we kind of all head out, I want to ask you, all of you, about it. Just the last thing about Isak. So, Enz, I'll start with you. Enz, do you think we sign Isak before the window closes, bro?
Yeah, I can't see how he stays at the club, unless they just do the hard editing and go, now we're gonna just prove our point. That's the only way. But logically, and I think for the club, for everyone to kind of move forward, and then kind of move forward in the right way as well, you have to just get rid of the bad apple, right? Get him out of the team. Then Eddie Howe can really focus, because the last thing you want is to keep him and then things just start going downhill. Results are not going the right way. Murmurings of disharmony. He's in the change room now, just moaning, moping around. It's long, bro. It's long. It's not good for any club. So send him where he's going to be happy, man.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Big up John Conway. No, bro, I'm gonna read out the supers in a minute, my bro. I see there's two supers from John Conway and Nicholas. I'm gonna read out your supers once the guys have just answered this question, my bro. Trust me. But big up yourself, John Conway, each and every time. Specs, do you see your club selling Isak before the transfer window closes, my bro?
I can't see it, man. For some reason, I can't see it, bro. I just can't. Not saying that's necessarily a good thing or what I want. I just think after all this madness, I think they just got to stand on their business and just probably make an example out of him. But it's not healthy. Like En said, he's been cheeky with it, but he's definitely got a point. It's not healthy.
I hear that. D-Man, what about you, bro? Do you see Isak staying past the transfer window, or do you think, nah, do you know, of all that's going on, I think we still might sell him,
Yeah, I think he goes. I think after the game on Monday, I think you're gonna hear about an offer from Liverpool, and I think once that's been received, I think it's gonna be a quick thing. I think we'll get rid of him. I think he's gone too far now, isn't it? He's gone too far. All the fans have turned against him. He's tried to out the club publicly. He's played all his cards. He doesn't want to play for Newcastle. That's very clear. I think he's gone. It's good money that we're going to get for him as well. Yeah, I don't see us turning it down, man. I think we'll get one in, sell him, and then try to get another one before the window closes. But yeah, I just don't see him playing for Newcastle again, personally. I hope I'm wrong.
I'll just keep it short and sweet. I still think we get him somehow. I don't know how. I just think there's a lot of pressure for you lot to keep him, and I understand that your club had to make that statement because you can't have any player bullying your club. Like you can't. And I think it was the right thing to do. My thing is that Eddie Howe's gonna look at that and go, listen, I understand you might want to keep him, but if he's gonna unsettle the harmony that I have in the squad, I think even Eddie Howe might be saying, listen, I want to keep him, but at the same time, if he's gonna count like that, I don't know. I think it might be best to cash in, knowing that you're going to get good value. Like, we're not talking no silly little one, not even silly, but we're not talking little boy money here. We're talking big boy peas, Like, man's talking what potentially 135, 140. Like, and I think that could potentially sway you guys. You get what I'm trying to say to make that happen. So we'll have to wait and see. Last thing though, I completely forgot though. Obviously we got a game on Monday, innit? Yeah. Yes, James' part. We're dead there. All right, so just quickly, Specs. I know you want to say something. So what are you saying, Specs? What are you saying? Isak Derby. What are we saying?
Definitely Isak Derby, which sounds mental. It's going to be spicy. It's already spicy between Newcastle and Liverpool anyway, in terms of our fans and you get me, the passionate and everything. And there's history behind those features. You get me, those 4-3s. But anyway, but yeah, this one here, different levels, bro. This one here is going to be a mental thing, bro. You already heard your fans up there in the skies, bro. You get what I'm saying? It's going to be a madness. But what I will say is, I won't do a prediction. I'll leave it to you, man, and D-Man. if things go left.
Hold on, Specs. Why don't you do a prediction though? Why, bro? Why? It's just a prediction. It's you can't, bro. It's you're predicting. It's not like written in, like you're going to say like you could get it wrong, bro. It don't matter. It's just a prediction.
What? Because I think the game's gonna be so wild, and I think your defense as it stands, can get had at. Especially if Gordon playing up front in the middle. I don't like it, but with that pace, like he did against Villa, he can interrupt man like VVD and make Kanate look left when he should be looking right. Get me? I think that can run. But Liverpool, no matter what, bro, they're gonna score goals. It's a madness, bro. It could end up 4-4, bro. Something silly like that. That's what I think. The game's not gonna be an ordinary game. You can tell the players all you want. Once they go out into that atmosphere, bro. I've seen many other weird ones, bro. Because of the game, it's not gonna be a normal game.
I hear that.
It could be wild. But what I was gonna land to, if we don't get the 4 goals, I can see Liverpool still getting 4 goals. And if that happens and it goes real left, I'm just telling ends from now, whoever other Liverpool guys, content creator, whoever's out there, do not holler me, bro. Just give me a little time out. Or ask D-Man or someone else. I can't. I just can't, bro. Because I get punched up, bro, everywhere in this last month. And for my mental health, I think we just call it. Just give me a break, bro. Let it marinate, and then bring me on later when it simmered down. But I'm joking, by the way. But go on.
Nah, I hear that. All right, D-Man. What are you saying for the game, my bro?
I don't know. We're expecting the game with a 4-4, you know.
When you scoring 4 goals, this is what I was thinking.
Where we scoring more than one? Where we scoring more than one, bro? With no striker.
Bournemouth got 2 goals against that. It looks shaky for me even before the 2 goals. That defense, yeah. Their defense, as it stands. Hold on. They had a strike, bro. Semenyo was the one that was doing the madness for me. Like, what position did he play that day? What position?
Yeah, he played on the wing. I hear that. He played.
All right, then. So I'm saying your defense can be had at.
No, they can be got.
I think it could be a weird scoreline. That's all.
You know what? It's the fullbacks. I think we can get them on the wings, isn't it? Because their fullbacks are dodgy. Yeah, they ain't settled yet. Kirkers is a bit rash. You know, Frimpong out of position. He likes to bomb forward, and I think they can be got at, right? Van Dijk, you know. It's a pity ISAK ain't playing because he has Van Dijk on toast, isn't it? But that's another story. But
it's horrible, isn't it?
We know Liverpool are going to score, and they're probably going to score more than one because that attack
definitely score more than one. Definitely.
So the best I think we can get is a draw. Yeah, I think we can. But my thing is, where the atmosphere is going to be so toxic. Yeah.
Yep.
And listen, as much as I'd love to see, as Scants calls him, Thug Joe, yeah, stick one on Liverpool's players, right? I want to see us play the game, not the occasion, innit? Don't let it go to our heads because you've heard Gordon talk and Burn talk. They're looking forward to this game, you know. A little too much. So keep your heads, yeah.
Keep your heads. Keep their calm.
And he can say what he wants, but you see Bruno and Joe Linton, bro. Once they cross that line, heads got. I don't know if you lot saw that friendly.
I agree.
Bro. Violence, bro.
The Argentina thing.
They just need to chill out a little bit, yeah. Play the game, not the occasion, and we're capable of getting a draw. I don't see us winning the game, yeah, but we can get a draw. So I'm gonna say 1-1 draw in it. We're not scoring more than 1, or at best 2, but I don't know where you're getting 4 from, bro. Because that's not happening, bro. Not with Gordon up front at that false 9 nonsense, bro. Draw.
Fair play. You're saying draw, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, fair play. Ends, what are you saying, fam?
2-1 to Liverpool, bro. I think they will score. Regardless if we don't, even if we're gonna give them 1. That's the way Liverpool play at the moment. But yeah, I trust the front line to go and score. Mo Salah normally scores against you guys, so I expect him to carry that on. And I think Ekatike is gonna go light it up as well, bro. So
I take out his ankles, yes.
He's getting injured, bro.
Let know we're here, bro.
He's gonna show you, man.
This is all you man can do is injure our players. This what we're doing here.
We can't
go toe to toe. Like, no, we can't turn into a wrestling match.
It's a level up.
Well, we did in the League Cup final. We did in the final not long ago, but obviously got new additions now. You get me? But we get me? Had that same spirit that we had in the Cup final, and then who knows? You get what I'm saying? But different game, obviously, different atmosphere, different occasion. The ISAK derby, it's wild, bruv. ISAK derby, you know, Jesus,
bruv. Listen, it's so crazy because
what timing, innit?
Yeah, but there's so many storylines like it's WWE. So you got the striker that you wanted to get now plays for us. The striker that we want to get plays for you. There's now bad blood between the clubs. You've got a player fallout that's not even playing because of us. Like there's so many stuff. You've got Anthony Gordon. How can I forget this one? Who was offered to us due to your PSR effort? How about that one?
No comment.
How about?
And he started telling
forget
people
about
he
these.
was about to
You know what,
play
Ends?
for
I just
Liverpool.
realized, yeah, these men are so unorganized. These men had to try and cook the books and sell flipping. What's his name? The guy to Forest.
Anderson.
Anderson and Minter, because them man couldn't even sort out their books, bro. And then you wonder why ISAK wants to leave you, man.
Gordon was telling man them like, yo, I'm gonna be at Liverpool and blah, blah.
Yeah.
But you don't want to talk about why
my guy,
you don't want to talk about why PSR was brought in, bro. Why was PSR?
But they know why. That's another thing. They know why.
But PSR was there before you had your owners, right?
No, that was fine.
Because of Man City, bro.
Yeah?
Change the rules.
Because of only you guys.
PSR got brought in a week after the takeover, bro.
I'm sure
that's when he got ratified, bro.
But no, I swear, and don't get me wrong, I have heard this before. I've heard Specs even talk about it on his show, and there are some things that I'll be real. There are some things that I kind of agree with though, because it is kind of mad how like the timing's kind of crazy. I will say that there's no smoke about fire. However, I do think a lot of it probably alluded to Man City, and they probably saw you guys and just thought they're gonna try the same thing as these.
No, Matt.
No, all jokes aside, I'm genuinely
no. What happened was as well when the noise came out that Newcastle is more likely now to take over. When we saw that the whole allegedly the piracy thing, blah blah blah, then all of a sudden got the get go. But the likes of your club and Daniel Levy and Era, them man there literally all colluded and said they've got a major concern about this. And Richard Masters and the Crooks them all stick together, and he said, you know what, I'm not gonna upset them lot as well. So he's like, you know what, we're running tweak the thing to go against us, bro.
Rightly so.
You mean rightly so?
That's another day.
You're scared of competition, bro. You're scared of competition.
No, we just don't want people cheating.
Yeah, they want to be cheating.
No, I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying. No, hear what I'm going to say. I'm not saying. Because first of all, you lot haven't cheated, but it's more of a case of we don't even want to give. No, I know we don't even want to give you an opportunity to cheat. We see what Man City do. Sorry, City fans, don't hate me. Still subscribe to the channel. I'm no disrespect, but we see what's going. There's a lot of stuff going on, bro. That man are generating more money than anybody else in the pandemic, you know, Man City. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. That man made a profit in the pandemic. That don't make no sense, bro.
Man, that's what Newcastle would have been on, bro. You're like, come on, bro. You man ain't global like that. How you got more revenue than
how is the richest owners in the world?
I supposed to get global if you can't come.
Nah, because at the end of the financial year, you guys would be like, oh, our turnover was more than Real Madrid. You're like, bro, that don't even make sense.
But every owner should at least have a year or two to let the shackles go.
But you guys did. You bought Tonali, didn't you?
No, but I mean,
who else did you guys
without any PSR ramification.
You just want to buy the league, basically. That's what you say. You just wanted to buy their players. That's what you wanted to do, yeah?
Bruv, look, Chelsea.
That's what you lot did.
It's not fair. Chelsea and Man City.
You've never bought the league.
You are now.
The league.
No.
You are now.
This is the
misconception.
Maybe in the 60s. But
this is the misconception.
We're not doing this net spend FC business.
No. But on a real though, people say Liverpool are spending money, and I get you don't want to talk about net spend, but Liverpool are so good at business. Even though we've spent money, we've earned it back. So it's just like, did you really go and spend money then?
We sold Diaz for. Go on, man.
How much did you sell Diaz and Nunes to Saudi for?
So. No. Diaz is gone buying. So Diaz went buying for 65. And Nunes has gone to Saudi for 40. No, 42. Bro, it wasn't even high, bro.
Yeah.
But
how much did we send St. Maximin for? How much we were allowed to sell St.
How much you sell him for?
Because you tried to sell him to clubs that you have revenues in, bro. That didn't make sense.
But PIF is the Saudi. Yeah,
because you can't sell players to teams that you run as well.
I see how Specs are going to be quiet. But Specs, let me answer this question quickly. Just quickly, yeah? Is there any link between PIF, Newcastle, and Chelsea?
All right. So,
am I going down a rabbit hole there that I shouldn't?
Not really, bro.
I don't want to get my stream shut off because them man might just press the button and it's done.
Some will say it's not as black as white as that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the balance of the art of it's not as black. Like the experts say, like the what's that guy's name on Talksport? Can't remember his name. Steph Bolson, I think, the financial expert.
I think they're talking about the financial guy.
He was saying, and I kind of trust his wording because he's usually balanced that it's not as black as white as that. But the reality is, bro, yes, they've got a hand in it. They played a big part in the club the sponsorship for the Club World Cup thing,
Yeah.
which effectively now or later has helped them get Pedro. Do you get what I'm saying? Chelsea and them man got a local link up thing. I think even Liverpool they got local relationship or something.
Bro, we got good relations with you, man. Yeah, 100.
So,
good relation. Yeah,
that kind of doesn't sit with me fully well. It doesn't sit with me well, and fans will be like, and myself are like, what we doing, bro? But at the same time, them man there are businessmen, bro. They ain't this Newcastle they got is F1. They try to take over every tennis, the boxing thing. What's that guy's name?
Yeah, no, you're right, bro. You're right.
He even mentioned Newcastle the other day before the fights, and he was like, "We've got Newcastle going on." But I just feel like, for me personally, they took the eye off the ball a little bit. We won a cup, got in Champions League again. The PSR thing, they probably think, "Oh, this is boring now. We can't really do what we want to do." So I think, as it stands, I think they kind of take the eye off the get me because not just Newcastle, they're businessmen, and we got to remember that. They're not some local guy that grew up in the area like the old school days, like the guy from Middlesbrough. You get me? Whatever, I can't remember his name, the owner from Middlesbrough. It ain't like that. There's a businessman, bro, and that's it.
Okay. Someone in the chat saying there's an indie, but you know what? Before I even just check that quickly, let me just read out the two supers.
About Martinelli,
you guys. I was about Matt. Fair play. Big up John Conway. Appreciate that, John. He says big up Matt N, Specs, and D man. Appreciate that, my broski. Bless up, man. Big up Nicholas as well. Says Craig Cope on the Q&A live said there's a chance ISAK joins Liverpool this window, and he believes the club's statement invites Liverpool to bid again.
Man, them have to stop listening to Craig Cope, innit? Him and Luke Edwards. Yes,
Craig Cope is wrong, bro. Like, but people just don't.
No, Newcastle, they call him Craig No Hope, innit? Yeah, because he's so negative about everything.
All jokes aside, is he really that? No, because maybe it's just me because I'm a Liverpool fan, and maybe it's one of the ones I want to hear. But I feel like he's been quite balanced, though. I feel like the other brother, the Luke Edwards guy, brother, this guy, he's the. Shall I say where's the biggest fool? He try to say, told man from day, he's okay for Sorry. I was like, brother, clearly that wasn't the case because every single journalist has said Newcastle up until ISAK's statement were actually genuinely thinking of selling ISAK. It's just that getting replacements in. This brother tried to come up with this whole, no, it was never for sale anyway. I told you, man. That brother
if ISAK stays, then what then?
No, he's gonna be on smoke. But the thing
he's flipped a coin though. No, but what it is, he flipped a coin and he thought, I'll run with it, bro. When it was just quickly. So I'm going a little bit tangent here. But when it was Fabrizio tweeting that there's been direct conversations, rare, just to see what's going on in. My man was on holiday, you know. Was nowhere to be. You know, he went away for a month.
How about that?
And didn't say nothing.
This brother, I genuinely believe that the club sources feed him shit for jokes, bruv. Yeah? Because he gets 99% of his stuff wrong. The other day, he come back from holiday, talk about Newcastle are back in talks with James Trafford. 2 minutes later, Man City have agreed to fee with him. Yeah, this guy's a fool. He don't know nothing. Yeah, he don't know. He got into a bit of back and forth with that indie the other day, bruv. Yeah. Why are you beefing him like this indie guy? But he's not serious, bro. He's not. Don't listen to Luke Edwards. Craig is so negative about Newcastle. Craig Hope is so negative about Newcastle. I don't listen to me, bro.
Do you believe that, bro? Because people say that. I don't look at it that way. Maybe I'm just deluded. I don't look at it. I just think he kind of says it as it is more time. If he gets it right or wrong, like I think people feel like because he's the North East guy and Newcastle guy, it's all. But I just think he just says it as it is in his way, and that's it, bro. Like for me personally, anyway. I know bare people don't agree with me because most Newcastle fans are just onto him. You get me? But I just think that man's just saying what he's saying, bro. More time.
Eddie Howe and Craig Hope, bro. I hear it, man.
Oh, there you go. No, this is peak.
All right, guys. I don't want to keep you guys any longer, man. So listen, big up you guys for joining. D man, just let the people know where they can find you, my broski.
Yeah, man. A few places, man. My own channel, D Man TV. I do a Newcastle pod with my brother Jefferson, 90s Mags, and weekends 10 to 12 on Top FM for those listening to On Top the radio. I do a football show 10 to 12, D&D Footy Factory with Double D and Big Sam. Yeah, man, I'm about, man. Just check me out, man. Check me out.
Bless up. And Specs, bro, where can the people find you?
Yeah, man, just there, innit, bruv. Like if they don't know already, Geordie Dread TV, to get me. All Newcastle football in general, do live daily night owl sessions every day, more time. You get me to be maybe one tonight as well, between from 10:30 or 11 o'clock. Obviously, you catch me on Never a Foul as well. Probably start catching me on Enz's show, probably from now on moving forward. And your personal show, Matt. So get me, bro. and obviously D-Man. As you see,
He's come on Kop-Ish as well. We're getting Kop-Ish as well, bro. Come on. You're way overdue on Kop-Ish as well, bro. But I know it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Maybe after the transfer window's closed.
Yeah, because Cal, I've gone like mini viral with certain.
I see.
Eddie and all that. I can't believe it, bro.
Yeah, they got mad.
I just sat there in silence because I was just run out of energy, bro. The man just wearing sunglasses and robes and all kind of madness and just got Cal. And I thought Cal was better than that, you know. Cal set me up
on one, bro.
I thought
it was better than that because usually he just like, it's cool. He was like, I don't give a F-specs to anywhere.
Cal if he's watching, big him up.
Always big up Cal, each and every time. You get me? So
come on, my broski. But yeah, and Superstar ends in the building. Where can they find you, my bro? If they don't know where you are already.
Yeah, big up, man. I appreciate the invite as always, man. I'm glad that I've been able to work with you guys today because today was hilarious, man. So shout out to you guys first and foremost. Football events, man. Listen, we normally have a great football conversation, in my opinion. Sometimes it can get a bit where people are like, nah, maybe this ain't for me. But I think, do you know what it is? I think
I love it, bro.
No, your shows are too sick, bruv. Come on, you know,
I know
your show's cold, bro.
Because the way we the way we do our thing is, I think it's different to others. So people are used to a certain way, and then come over here and it's like, oh, we have to have grown conversation. Like, yeah, bro. But we have a laugh doing it, man. So it's vibes only, man. Vibes only. Come on. And we're getting better and better. We're getting bigger and bigger as it goes. So yeah, man. Appreciate the invite, bro. So football events, guys. And we'll go from there.
Come on.
Big up to you guys each and every time. Obviously, for the people in the chat as well, these guys' channels will be in the description of the video. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you go check out their channels and go and subscribe. And listen, if you haven't done it already, subscribe, please, to my channel. I'm on the road to 5K. And like the video. And then what I will say as well, people, just before we go, any content creator where you actually enjoy what you're watching or listening to, just smash the like. Literally, it takes 2 seconds. I tell this to people all the time. And I hate even to do the whole, man, I have to keep telling you, like, but I'm telling you, as a content creator, it means a lot. Because what I just break it down quickly just for you. It just pushes it out to other people that might not know about you, to people that have no idea who you are. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just helping us grow. Remember, we take our time to do this thing, and these gentlemen here have taken out their time, and I really appreciate that. So
I used to be
everyone in the chat, man.
So now big up the views always anyway, because I used to be like shy to keep saying like, but I worked out how we have to. But I worked out what you just said basically. But also, to be fair to the viewers as well, I think, especially when they're so into the show,
they're
just watching it. They're not really.
Yeah.
So you have to remind them now and again, and if they want to, they will. So like the viewers, they get so caught in. I understand it. Like they're just watching the show, innit?
Look at this, Matt. You see what, bro? You see what I'm saying? My child onto me, you know, because I've been slacking. They know I've been slacking. But this is what I'm saying. If I'm bringing you guys content like this, you better smash them likes, you know. If not, I'll go back to hiatus. What they want
as well.
If not, I'll do it ISAK, and I just won't turn up. Sorry, guys, I'll just do it ISAK. You know what they want there. But yeah, people, listen. Bless up. Big up D-Man again. Big up Specs. Big up Ends. People, I hope you enjoyed the show. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you go to their channels and smash a like on their next videos as well. And make sure you subscribe. People, we're out, people. God bless. Take care. Love.
Peace.